Google Shopping's so Google essentially has released. They do this every year. Um, they call it the Google Shopping Holiday 100, showing product searches that are predicted to trend the most on Google in the US during the holiday season, and they're organized by categories, including gaming, health and beauty, fragrances, kitchen gear, sport and fitness, toys and games, and tech. Um, not a not a lot of surprising sort of results in that list, if any. We'll include obviously a link to this because there are 100 different items. We are not going to go through that whole list. What did stand out to me though was like in the gaming space, Nintendo 64, Sony PSP, original Game Boy, those are trending. So quite a retro mix there. Um, when it comes to the health and beauty sector, uh, not a lot of sort of surprises there for me. There are L'Oreal, Clinique, Dyson, sort of expected names, though they're not dominating that space, which is a good thing to see. Um, Fragrances are just basically everyone, from Chanel to Armani to um, Ariana Grande's perfume, not surprising there. Kitchen gear, not surprising either. Just the classics. A lot of KitchenAid and DeLonghi in there. Um, but as we go down, like we go into the tech space, I think what all these can be used for, and the reason I wanted to bring this up was that it gives you an idea of like if you're in a similar space, what you could potentially be up against, and how like you could use this to do some competitor analysis. I would say, like if you're in the kitchen gear space, or thinking about having a product that goes into that space, to me this is just a fantastic way to try and because this is like the top 100. Google saying this is the 100 products that if everyone could have what they wanted, these are the 100 that would basically be requested by everyone in the world. So it's a cheat sheet. It's a cheat list of what is trending, what is good, and if you're in one of these spaces, I would just jump right in, take a look at the characteristics, look at how these companies are selling their product as well, how they're retailing it, where they're retailing it to. There are websites that you can use to look at like are these competitors or are these companies running Facebook ads, Google ads, what are they running, that sort of thing as well. Are they selling just through Amazon? So there's a lot of reverse engineering that you can do, even if you're smaller, even if you're in say the local, like the Australian market rather than the American market. There's just a lot that you can take away from all of this.
Can I just say that I find it so funny that this is on a Google Doc. Like I know that it's Google's product, but it just looks so
What's
amateur, and it's got its
Is it a
little like clip
Google?
art image at the top as well.
Yeah, it's not even a Google Doc. It's just like shared from a Google Drive, I think. Oh, it's a
Yeah,
Google Doc shared via Google Drive.
because
Yeah.
I saw you put this in the run sheet, and I saw drive.google, and I went, has he put the wrong link in? Like, surely he's messed up something here. But it's literally just from Google and a Google Drive, which makes sense. Like, it's their product, but it just, I don't know, I just find it funny.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, you go to the tech section and the Google Pixel 6 is obviously in there, which um, doesn't surprise me. It is a very popular product, but at the same
Yeah.
time, how much of it is true. I always wonder this, like
Yeah.
like aren't Google just going to show all their competing solutions at the top of the Google search list? But obviously, there's things in place to make sure that doesn't happen.
Yeah.
Um, but even looking at like gaming and the top games, or if you're doing a giveaway, this is another sort of nice cheat list in the lead up to this holiday period. If you want to, your chance to win XYZ, this is a bit of a cheat sheet of, okay, what product should I pick? Product should I give away? Because they're extremely popular, and I think you will find that while this is based out of the US, I think you'll find that it is true, or it is accurate for most of the world. Um,
Yeah.
it's like Forza Horizon as like gaming, for example. Like there's a lot of these options here. If you're making cakes, if you're making birthday cakes, this is a list of potentially what, like, have a Spider-Man cake, have a Forza cake, have a Battlefield cake, because they're very popular, whether it's kids or adults. They're going to be buying these. So yeah, no surprise there. We'll link to it. We'll if you see a Google Drive link, that's
It's
directly to
legit.
what Google's. Yep, it's legit. We haven't stuffed up. I love it. Just keep. Why not use their own products?
Yeah.
Might as well.